Yeah, so my name is Rabia Kuhn. A lot of times people will say, oh, that's a unique name, and they'll ask me how it's spelled. And it is. Rabia is Arabic. As you all probably guessed, I'm half Lebanese. Yeah. And I didn't believe my mom either, so I did check 23andMe, and eventually they came to that conclusion too. And then you have Kuhn, which is spelled C-O-O-N, so it's the bad spelling. So my name is ethnic and racist. And I wasn't born a Kuhn, however. I actually chose that name at some point. It's my stepdad's last name. After my dad left for about 20 years, I just said, oh, I might as well change it. Also, traveling with an all-Arabic name gets you randomly selected a lot. And it may not seem like a big deal, but when the first time anyone gets to second base with you, it's a TSA agent. And it's that whole back of the hand caressing thing. And I would apologize too. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, first of all, I don't know what I was apologizing for. But second of all, it just led me to the conclusion later that my therapist and barista and I all reached. You guys talk to your baristas too, inappropriately, I guess. That I apologize way too much. And I'll give you an example. I was walking down the street downtown the other day, and I'm pretty friendly, and I shouldn't be as friendly as I am, and so I was walking down the street, oh, hey, to some guy, and he got this look on his face. My eyes tracked down for a second and went back up. I'd interrupted him peeing on a wall. So then sorry to interrupt you, you know. Like, first of all, you're midstream on a wall, why am I apologizing? But, yeah, so that's annoying thing about me, I guess, which is a nice thing about me, too. So, I want to change my last name, and I could go back to court like I did last time, but I decided to try something else, and I'm online dating. And I'm taking it very seriously. Yeah, so I'm single too, that's an announcement. Not for long, apparently. So I'm on a few apps, and it's really intimidating. And in San Diego, a lot of people are really good looking. Well, on the apps. I mean, don't. Here, we're in a comedy club, so that's one thing that makes it intimidating. Also, like I said, I'm on 3 apps, and it's kind of like, well, why would you do that? Well, I don't know. I ran out of matches for one thing. So, you just kind of swipe left, and oh yeah, I'm better than that guy. And oh yeah, it's guy, by the way. I did come out when I was 12. But as a liberal, so. But otherwise it's guys, and so I swipe too much to the left, which means no, and yeah, I ran out of matches. And the app just suggests, well, you should expand your filters, and all the apps suggest this. And I thought, oh, lower my standards. So fine. So there are a lot of different criteria that you have there. I don't know how many online date, but. One of the things is about if someone's a smoker. Well, I have asthma, so I prefer a non-smoker. I also have taste buds, and there's 2 reasons. So I instead changed to people who smoke casually. That actually ends up meaning, I found out, people who only smoke when they drink, but they're all alcoholics. Now it's like, what do I pack for a date? Lip gloss, inhaler, and then I decided to change the geographic range. So I don't like commuting too much, but okay, I'm willing to drive 25 miles or so to someone's house or home or whatever. Now it's everywhere. In a long distance, I guess. And then the one, well, there are a couple more. One of them is height. I'm 5'8". I'm not that tall, but I'm tall enough, and I prefer someone a little taller than me. And I noticed when I had 5'8" or above, I ended up with like 5'5" or 5'6" a lot of the time. And so I've just kind of opened that up to everyone too. There's no point. And it's funny with the height thing, because guys who are 6'2" will put on their profile, oh, I'm 6'2" because it matters. Well, my weight matters too, man. So I'm not the asshole. You know? So yeah, some of the dates have gone well. Did get laid. Yeah, my mom's not gonna see this one. But you know, that whole thing, that whole rule about like don't have sex on the first date unless you want a second date is true. Now, unfortunately, I did not want to ever see the guy again, so it was a good night. Anyway, thanks so much. Thank you guys.